Hey everyone, Josh May with NASCAR Minute. Mike Abner's with us. He's the crew chief for Landon Castle in the number 40 car. How are you doing?
Hey, doing great. How are you guys?
Good. So, how'd you get your start in racing?
Oh man, it started a long time ago. Grew up racing dirt cars in southeast Missouri, being a good friend of mine, and built our first race car when we were 15, and been at it ever since. So it's kind of how we got going.
All right. So, when did you first start working with the NASCAR?
Back in 1997, I started at Joe Falk back at the 91 Cup car, and I was 20 years old, so I'm 38 now, so been at it a little while.
So, Joe Falk is actually the owner of this team, right?
Yes, he's part owner with Mike Abner. Yes.
So, what is actually the name of your team? Is it Hillman Racing or Circle Sport?
Both. We have right now we house the 33 and the 40 car, which one is Joe's car and one is Mike Hillman's car.
All right. So what did you do after the 91 car?
I went to work with Brett Bodine, and we were lacking funding and sponsorship at the 91, so we went to work for Brett Bodine Racing, and I was his car chief with Mike Hillman there. Worked there for 2 or 3 years, and then we went to Roush and worked with Greg Biffle for a stint for about 4 or 5 years there, I guess, and had a lot of success, a lot of good times, and that's about it.
All right, so what is the most? Now I'm gonna put you on the spotlight. Now, Mike Abner, everybody. We got Mike. What is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to you in racing?
Most exciting thing? Wow, that's pretty tough. There's been 4 or 5 moments that were up there pretty good. The first time we ran an open wheel modified at Peebly, Missouri, went out and won the heat race. Set fast time, won the heat race, won the Fast 6 dash, and led the first 18 laps of the feature and got punted and lost the left rear tire. That was up there pretty good. Winning the Pepsi 400 with Greg, that was pretty cool. That's up there quite a bit. The Nationwide Series Championship with him, that was another pretty cool deal. Winning my first truck race as a crew chief back at Germain Racing with Ted Musgrave in Texas is up there as well. So, there's 4 or 5 moments that rate up there pretty highly with me, and I can't really say one outweighs the other.
All right. So, what is the most riskiest or dangerous thing you've ever done?
Wow. Well, doing pit stops back in the day was challenging at times. I'm pretty easy going kind of guy. I don't get too extravagant, so I would say my life's pretty dull. Riding 4-wheelers and motorcycles and stuff like that. Growing up, there's some times that it got kind of hairy, but nothing real crazy.
All right. And my final question is, what do you expect yourself to be doing in 10 years from now?
Sitting on a beach renting surfboards.
All right. Thanks, Mike, for joining us.
All right, dear. Thank you.
No problem. That's Mike Abner.